So I want to talk to you about what I think is one of the most valuable exercises that you can do the next time that you travel overseas. And this is going to give you more peace of mind and just open your eyes to a lot bigger possibilities in the world of wealth preservation. The next time that you go to a city somewhere abroad, go and walk into one of the bank branches you see, maybe a few more. So you're just going to walk up to them and say, I would like to open an account. What are the requirements? Okay, and they're probably going to ask you questions like, okay, are you living here? Okay, what's your address? Or do you have a phone number? Can I see your passport? They're going to start asking you different questions. Now, depending on the country, depending on the bank brand, and depending on the specific branch, you're going to get very different answers. It's possible some of these countries in Asia that I've been to, for example, I'll go into a whole bunch of different branches and they are the same brand, but I'll get two different answers going into each different branch. Sometimes I'm able to get the account open, sometimes I'm not. Now you may be wondering, what's the point? Why would I do that? I've already got bank accounts in my home country. The point is that way too many people have this idea that there's something wrong with having money stored overseas, or that it's not right, it doesn't sound above board. And that's just not true at all. We're not talking about not declaring your money when you're supposed to in certain situations. We are talking about it's your money. Okay, we're talking about it's your money. You need to protect your own money from outside threats, whatever they are. And one of the ways that you can protect your money is by having international borders between the different financial institutions that you store your wealth at. It just makes sense. Now, sometimes you're going to be able to get that account opened up and they'll actually give you a debit card. You'll be able to deposit some money into it. You'll be able to get your online banking set up. And then you can receive international bank wires. You can make payments, local, international. Sometimes they'll even let you have multiple currencies. But usually if we're talking about a personal savings account, it's just going to be the currency of that country. But you can wire money in from abroad and it's going to be automatically converted into their currency. The whole point of doing this is just to get used to having multiple bank accounts in multiple different jurisdictions, different places, so that you start to spread your wealth. You start to spread your money. You might say to me, well, hey, what if I don't have a lot of money to go on, put aside? I don't have an extra $10,000 or $100,000 or whatever it is. You still want to do it, okay? Still do it with whatever you have, even if it's $100. Even if you go and deposit just $100, doing this exercise will get you used to having money abroad. And it's just a smart move, okay? It's just something that you should do. Way too many people fall into this trap just because of their conditioning and the education they've got and what they've been told their entire lives by their parents and everyone around them, that you've got to have your whole life, financial, residential, everything, all of your assets, everything stored in the one country that you live in. And that's just not the smartest approach to asset protection. I remember the first time that I tried this, I was in one country in Asia in particular. I went into a whole bunch of different branches. I can remember for myself, I used to have all of my bank accounts in Australia, and just out of sheer necessity, I had to go overseas, get a merchant account and have an account that those funds could be settled into. So I started to get used to the idea of having accounts abroad. And then as I started to travel, it just became a little bit of a hobby, a curiosity for me. Can I open a bank account in this particular country? So I started trying. And I was amazed at how some branches of a particular bank would say yes, while others, 2 blocks away would say no. But if you can get into this practice, it'll get you thinking more international, and it just makes sense long-term for your own security. Try it out the next time you travel. That's it for today, and I will see you in the next episode.